welcome to 50 Essentials. If you are new to my channel, my name is Josie. Welcome. How you doing? How you doing? Look, check this out. Story time. Story time. Okay? My children came home lit yesterday. They were excited. They got their little progress reports. They were talking about their grades. And I'm sitting here like, first of all, why are y'all making such a big deal about your grades? I could see if you were doing bad and now you're doing good, but you've been doing good. So tell me what's so different? Um, they were just lit, and never once did I think, oh, it's the energies. I didn't think about that yesterday. Okay, I didn't think about it yesterday because I'm over here struggling, trying to function, right? And I'm like, oh, where all this energy come from? So, they got their little thing going on, and I mosey on through the day, barely surviving, okay? And today, at the crack of dawn, usually I wake Morris up at like 6:45 in the morning. He was up. He was up almost like 20 minutes early. And I knew he was awake because he was moving around, making noise. And he kept saying, bruh. And I was like, what is happening? Usually I don't hear Mo, even if I do wake him up and I know he's up. I don't hear him like that. He just kept saying, bruh, like in the most annoying way. So I had to literally call Jaden on the phone and I'm like, hey, y'all okay? Because I didn't know if Morris was, in one of those modes where he was playing too much and being annoying and not staying on task. I didn't know what was happening. He was like, nah, we good, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, as long as y'all having a positive day, keep on keeping on, right? And I'll let him go. Tell me why. I come in here when they're gone and I see that they did the dishes. And I'm like, huh, that's interesting. They done got up. They're in this great mood and they are lit still from yesterday, I guess. I have no idea. Dishes is done. I'm like, you know how long it's been since they've been on task? Okay. I'm just like, what is this? And Diana says, I'm on the edge. Thank you for coming on. Perfect. I'm glad we here. So you apparently, because look, they not the only ones. There are a few other people that I know that have this abundance of energy and they're all expanded and they want to do this and do that. And I'm over here like, yo, I'm struggling going to the gym right now. Not because I don't have the energy, but because that energy is not manifesting in my physical body. It's manifesting in my mental body and in my emotional body, and it's driving me nuts, okay? I have energy, but not for certain things. The last day I went to the gym was the day before yesterday, and it was bad. I only swam like 4 laps. I was all itchy when I was trying to swim, like my legs were itching and stuff. It was like my blood was too thick. I could not really do what I normally do. And I was like, yeah, don't force this. Wait until you actually feel that expansion before you go back and attempt this. Don't just go to the gym because you're supposed to or you're trying to be consistent. Listen to your body. And even right now, I have that energy in my head that tells me that if I do too much of anything today, I'm gonna get a full-blown headache. So I'm not finna go against that. Okay. You gotta be real easy with yourself right now. Diana said she had a mini meltdown at a parking lot grocery store yesterday and ran home and went to, girl, we are here. This morning when I woke up, I don't know what the hell, but There was a moment where I caught myself like kind of walking in circles, forgot what I was doing. And I was like, "Oh no, you got to get your life together." Because in the middle of all of this, I'm over here, looking for a nanny, trying to get my grass cut. I'm replying to people on the computer. I done created a whole meetup event. And in the middle of that, I'm still waking up. I brush my teeth, I wash my face. But I'm like, why did you wake up like this? I don't normally wake up like this. I'll wake up, I'll meditate, I'll take my time, I'll move intuitively. But today, my brain and my emotions was like, we got to do this now. This meant everything. It tried to do everything now. And whew, Diana said Pluto is on the move, square Mercury, and creating a passion for some. Some may get angry AF. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, because the conversations lately that I've been having with my friends, my soul fam, is about how these kids can get kicked out, how we can walk away from our job, how all of these people that we are connected to and supporting and helping and providing for can kick rocks because we ain't here for the shenanigans. How everybody got us messed up right now. And here's the deal. Everybody feels that way all at the same time, and that's the problem. And then you're also able to observe yourself in that situation, even though you're still you. And you're still aware of the energies, and you're still diplomatic, and you're still professional when you need to be. It's like Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde or something like that. And that's why I kept saying, I swear I'm about to have a psychotic episode, because that part of me that is enraged and tired and done is being observed by my higher self that is absolutely here and functioning. And this is the only reason why a catastrophe hasn't happened yet. Yes, yes. She say I'm shutting the F up today. Working from home is the only way. Because all of these problems and these tensions we're having with people are not real. You know that, right? And I know that it's not real. And I'm sitting here observing myself reacting and responding to this stuff. And I'm like, why are you acting like this? So I'm annoyed with myself being annoyed with other people. Won't that make you tired? And this is why I started doing the Joe Dispenza meditation again, because that whole meditation is designed to get you to be in your body and feel and not think. You're retraining yourself, you're retraining your brain, because that third aspect of me came online and I still don't know what to do about it. There's 3 now. And I'm like, what is this? So I'm like, y'all, I had a friend message me and say, hey, I was trying to do this thing, and out of nowhere, I had this high anxiety for like no reason. And I saw that this morning. I saw the message this morning. She had messaged me that last night, and I ain't thinking nothing of it. It wasn't until maybe about 30 minutes ago I had to sit down and I said, are you sharing this energy? Because now I feel it. I said, I feel like I'm about to take off like a rocket ship, but again, physically, I'm over here trying to move slow and take it slow. But every other part of me is like ready to go. And I'm like, I'm gonna need you to calm down, all of y'all. Calm down. And I'm out here talking to the lawn person, and I'm like, I promised myself I wouldn't have another cup of coffee. Because usually, like, I don't even drink coffee every single day. I'm not one of them people that needs coffee to function, right? And when I do have a cup of coffee, that's it. It's literally that one cup. I hardly ever drink 2 cups of coffee in one day. But y'all got to understand, for me, I don't drink coffee for energy. I drink coffee to calm down. And today, I was like, I might just need to revisit that coffee in an hour or so if I cannot get this to level out. So for me, coffee is like Ritalin. It calms me down and helps me focus. I don't get the, go from coffee in that way. The person that you're experiencing right now was here before the coffee. Okay. And I'm actually more calm than I was, because earlier I was literally like in the little quiet screams. I had to pause and scream a couple of times because I was like, what the what? So I just knew y'all was feeling something, because it's lit. It's so lit. I don't. Mm-mm. For those of you who've just joined the chat, why don't you let us know what you're experiencing with the energies? Another thing too, in the middle of all of this anxiety, in the middle of all of this craziness, right? There are so many opportunities and blessings happening. Y'all remember, I've been struggling trying to get somebody to cut my grass. I couldn't even understand why that was a problem, right? And it wasn't until I gave up on the 2 tasks. I gave up on them. I said, you know what? I ain't finna think about it. I'm trying to get away from that. We're going to pause and revisit that later, right? Somebody had messaged me on Alignable. It wasn't even a message. It was like a connection request or something like that. And this was like a couple of weeks ago, I'm telling you. But I couldn't figure out how to get back to it, because it came in a notification and I couldn't find that person. All I saw was a split second, and it said that they do lawn care. And I let it go because I couldn't figure out how to actually get to that person. I did attempt to, but I couldn't figure it out. And I got so much going on. So I let it go. And then I go into this miserable cycle of trying to find somebody to cut my grass and freaking out because things are weird. And today, in the middle of all the chaos, that's why I told y'all this is the perfect time for chaos magic. In the middle of all the chaos, I didn't fight myself. I did what all of my energy wanted me to do. I didn't go to the gym. I stayed here. I immediately got on the computer, replied to some people, and I started looking again and just idly doing stuff. And something told me, get back on Alignable and attempt to find this person again. This time I was successful. Okay. And that person had responded to me because it automatically sent a message. Okay. And the phone number had been sitting there for God knows how long. So then, this is the funny part. I text this person, hey, I'm so-and-so from Alignable, I'm looking for lawn care, blah, blah, blah. And I let them know that this text message was scheduled and that they could call or text me back, right? Because I needed to get that task done so that I can move on and not think about it. And then I get a response back from them, like literally 5 minutes later, and I'm like, oh snap, that text wasn't scheduled. I don't like texting people too early in the morning. I go off of business hours, and I thought I had scheduled that, but I didn't. And all of that happened on purpose because the person was like, I can be there to do the quote, blah, blah, blah. Like, and I happen to be here because I didn't go to the gym. So he was able to come and do the quote and is able to come and cut the grass, this afternoon. All because I listened to myself and I didn't go to the gym, and I did, I was apparently, spirit was moving through me to give me what I wanted. Because not only is that person coming to cut the grass, but I had to create the position that I was looking for when it came to like a family assistant thing that I'm looking for. Because I couldn't, dealing with the agencies, they're not gonna specifically try to find you a male person, especially when it comes to childcare, and that's what I needed. So I literally had to create that on my own. So he said all the right words, and I was like, what do you think about doing this, blah blah blah. I'll run your background check, I'll do all the stuff that the agencies usually do. I'll check you out and everything, but what do you think about doing this 3 days out of the week? So all of the stuff that I've been struggling for the last couple of weeks trying to do all came in one nice package today. Okay. And this was after the other person that was supposed to cut my grass and do this thing, the personal assistant thing, canceled on me like an hour before they were supposed to meet me. All of that happened for a reason, but I'm telling y'all, everything was all over the place, and I couldn't even understand why some things that were so simple could not be achieved, and this is why. I was being aligned to my divine helper. Okay? Everything was a synchronicity. It was great. But when we're going through it, we be losing our mind, because I promise you, I almost lost my mind. And that's chaos magic. You got to be willing to lose your mind to bring in what you're trying to get, because what I needed was very specific. It was so specific that the agencies really couldn't get with it. They could not provide that for me, what I was looking for. It didn't fit in their box. So I had to create it. And then I had to call in the perfect person to execute. It couldn't have been just anybody. But what's so crazy about it is I had to let it go. I had to take a break from it. Literally, this is the attitude that I had just adapted yesterday. I said, I'm going to take a break. I'm going to let it go. I'm not even going to think about this no more. And then this morning, my whole spirit was like, get on this computer. You need to get to typing, blah, blah, blah. And I'm looking and I'm responding to somebody and I'm talking to this person. I'm still on a nanny search, but then all of a sudden, that's not what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be on the lineable responding to this person about the line care, blah, blah, blah. And lo and behold, the whole package, just bam. So you got to let spirit guide you, seriously. Because the universe is always trying to give you what you want. And you can really delay it or jack it up. Okay, so y'all need to Google chaos magic, because if you feel crazy on the inside, you need to utilize that to your best ability to get what you want. Don't just like go nuts for no reason and not get nothing out of it. Okay? Look into chaos magic. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Because you will benefit from losing your mind in a very diplomatic way. Because there were so many times this week that I was on an emotional roller coaster, that I was ready to walk away from everything. That I was ready to not care on such a deep level. Just saying. And it seemed like talking to people wasn't helping. Okay. And trying to get people to understand you was just not a thing. And everybody's a deer in headlights. And you're like, what's the point? What's the point? it has taken quite a bit of energy to continue to keep up appearances and functionalities. We be getting in our own way. Yeah, for sure. For sure. So yeah, I definitely needed to check in with y'all because things are things were really weird, right? They were stupid weird. And now things are still kind of stupid weird, but I'm bringing in a lot of the things that I been trying to manifest. So it takes the edge off. Now that those things are manifesting, I'm becoming more okay with the stupid weird that we're continuing to experience. I got more energy to keep navigating through all of these portals now that I have some kind of hope. Because I was hopeless, man. Man, I kept having to take breaks from everything. I went from, oh, okay, I can care today to, no, I don't care. Okay, let's care now. No, I don't care. I was willing. Oh, and it's so funny in the Telegram group. Somebody posted a video about failing or something like that. Like, and I was like, I'm ready to fail. I'm ready to fail in the most satisfying way possible. I was ready to lean so far into my shadow that I didn't care as long as I was, as long as I did it well. If I'm gonna fail, I'm gonna fail, you know, like the greatest fail of all time. Because I just don't have it to keep trying. I'd rather put all my energy into failing now. Screw it. They don't want this. They don't want this magic. So I'm gonna take it over here and I'm gonna destroy everything. This is me. Extreme. And all of this is happening on the inside while I'm out here talking to people, being professional, counseling the boys, but in the inside I'm like, screw everybody. I need to go live on Pluto. I'm telling you, like, that was one hell of a free fall. Like, we were all in a free fall. Tell it. She said, Shashu said she feel like our divine angels went on a smoke break. Our spiritual team went out there on a smoke break. Because that's what they need dealing with us. They can't leave for 5 minutes. You done toe up this. You done messed up that. I can't leave for 5 minutes. Boy, if I blink, you'll do something stupid. Oh, man. I refuse, y'all. And this is why I have these moments with y'all. Because I refuse, even though I talk my way through things and I speak how I feel, I refuse to allow myself to linger in misery. So even when I'm going through hell, you're going to find me laughing. I'm in an active fight, okay? But I'm going to bring joy into the situation, okay? Period. Because things are so extreme that you have to laugh. You have to, and of course you can't really laugh unless you observe yourself. Because I'm telling you, all of the colors that I was this past week are hilarious now that I'm here and I look back at it and all the crap that I went through. because Part of it, like, part of me knows that it was unnecessary to feel all of those feelings, but part of me knows that I had to go through all of that to get to where I am. It's crazy. Walking on pins and needles, because somehow I know everyone is extreme today. Yes, exactly. And I know and understand that everybody is having some level of what I'm going through. And I think this is the reason why I have not, you know, assaulted my children or my home. That's the reason why. I ain't throw nothing. I didn't tear nothing up. I ain't choke nobody. None of that happened. Physically. Mentally, that's a whole nother story. I had plenty cartoon moments, boy. You don't. Woo! Because everybody, boy, everybody could get it. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Oh, and speaking of Starseed comedy, I ain't got nothing against you beautiful males out there that are spiritual and stuff. It's just simply that I created a container for women, a safe space for women, right? So when y'all hear me talking about my meetup group and trying to get people to come to the events and it's women only, it's because the whole group is intended for women. That's all. It's like there's nothing else to it, right? But we are having next Thursday, we're having a freestyle spiritual chat in the meetup group, in the women's group. Okay, I'll put my link tree in the comment of this video. But y'all are missing out on some awesome things if you are a woman and you're following this channel. Please go to my link tree, and at least, even if you decide not to join the group, which is free, the group is free. It's not gonna cost you anything. Just check out what we're doing. Just look. Okay. The meetup link is in my link tree. You don't have to live in Jacksonville. We have plenty of virtual I just dropped my thought. We have plenty of virtual events for people no matter where they are, right? So the Telegram group belongs to Sarah. Sarah, I know you're there. They want to know. Let me look. And I just happen to be able to do this. So, Sarah, can we invite some folks? Copy the link. I copied the link. I had to tell myself I copied the link. I didn't even change nothing. Talking about you want to say so. So yeah, I'm gonna right now. We're gonna go to the video. We're gonna go to my channel. I'm having to tell myself, like, keep myself on task. This is ridiculous. I'm posting it in the chat now, y'all. The Telegram thing. Paste, Josie. Paste. Bam. There's the Telegram link. That Telegram link is for everybody, not just women. But the meetup link is for just women, okay? I needed to clarify that. Because Sarah might be at work. She might be busy, y'all. But yeah, we got some things. Y'all missed CAP. We're going to do CAP again for the women's group, but that was amazing. I done it, co-ed with everybody, but doing it in that women's group, that was a whole nother situation. When we come together, boy, that's some power. When we come together, we tend to be more vulnerable and more open and more, just we cultivate some things. So yeah, y'all check out the meetup group, ladies. And if you want to join the Telegram group, there's the link in the chat. I'll put it in the actual comments as well. And y'all have a beautiful day. Go out there and make something out of the chaos, okay? It's very important. Don't just get nothing out of going nuts. Mwah. Talk to you soon.